This camera did not make justice to this beautiful kimono that I am putting on. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video will be all about the making of this trendy kimono. If this looks like what you would love to learn or what you would love to sew for yourself, kindly keep on watching and do not forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. If this looks like what you are interested in, stay tuned and ensure you watch to the very end, and let's get started. Welcome back. I made use of 2 yards of a crepe fabric and 2 yards of an Ankara fabric. So this is how you should fold your crepe fabric. Okay, so I'll just open this up. So it is already folded into two. Okay, so I'll first of all fold it into two like this. Can you see? And then you just ensure that you arrange it properly. Then I'll further fold it into two like this again. So this is how I will fold. And to know the amount of fabric to fold, you divide the biggest part of your body measurement and then add allowance, okay, to it, because it is a kimono. It is not meant to be tight. So I just draw out a starting line, and what I have here is the biggest part of my measurement, which is 9, and then I added about 4 inches to that. So I just took a neck width of 3 inches and a neck depth of 2 inches. This neck depth is for the back of the dress. Okay, so I connected it like so, and then you can just leave it like this, or you can make a shoulder slope. Okay, it is not that important for this kimono. So but me, I just made out a shoulder slope of 1 inch and I connected it just like this. Okay, so after connecting it, next thing I'll be doing is to place the biggest part of my measurement, which is my hip, 9 inches, and I added 4 inches to that. So I'll just mark the 4 inches and I'll take it all the way down, just the way you see me doing. After doing that, I'll go ahead and cut this pattern out. So I just cut out the neckline, I'll cut out the shoulder slope, and then I'll proceed to cut the side as well. So after cutting all of this is what it is looking like. Okay, so you remove one piece. So I just removed one piece and I'll use this for the front piece. So what I did is just to cut out 2 inches away from the neck width, just like this. Okay, so this will be for our front. So automatically we'll be having 2 pieces for the front part of this dress. So after cutting it, this is the back piece. Okay, the back piece is still on fold, so I'll place the front piece and the back piece together. Okay, and I'll stitch it by the shoulder using 1/2 inch. So after stitching it by the shoulder, this is what it is looking like. So this side is not straight, as you can see. I want it to be straight as possible. Okay, so I'll just trim this part off. Okay, because it has to be straight in order for us to attach the Ankara. So at this side I'm trimming off, I am going to attach an Ankara of 2 inches. Don't worry, I'll show you. Okay, so I'll be attaching an Ankara of 2 inches by this side and also 2 inches by the middle. So what you need to do is to measure from the shoulder line down to the length of this blouse. You measure the length to know how long your Ankara would be. So after measuring the length, this is what I have. So now, okay, for better understanding, you open it up. Okay, let me just, for better understanding, open the dress up by the side. Okay, so this is how you open it, and then you measure it all the way to the other side. Do you understand now? So that is this is the easiest way. So you measure it from the beginning of this side down to the other side of the side of the dress rather. So after measuring, I'm going to cut out an Ankara that will suit it. Okay, and I'll cut out an ankara that is even longer, just so that I don't have shortage. So now I'm going to measure the middle as well. You can see me measuring it. So I'll measure it from the beginning down to the other end of the blouse. So after measuring, this is the ankara that I'll be cutting out. So you see this ankara, you can cut it out like this. That is the 45 inches. Okay, like this, the length of an ankara comes in 45 inches, or you can cut it the other way around. Okay, so I cut it out using the 45 inches, and it is a lot, so I'll go ahead and stitch it. Okay, I will stitch all of them together. What I have here, 5 inches. I have 5 inches, so by the time I fold it into two, I'll be left with 2.5 inch, and then I'll use half inch to stitch it on the dress. Okay, so I'll be left with 2 inches. Okay, so this is how you fold it. Okay, after joining it, I'm going to fold it into two like this. So I'll join it basically into a long strap, and then I'll fold it and iron it. So I brought back the dress, and this is the middle one. Okay, so you can see that it is folded into two already. So on fold like this, what I have is 2.5 inch, so I'll use half inch to join it to the middle part of the dress. Okay, so what I'll do is to place it like this, right side facing right side from the beginning, and then I'll stitch it all the way, just the way you see me demonstrating. So I'll keep stitching it all the way like this. I'll through the neckline, I'll continue stitching until I get to the other side of this front piece. Okay, so this is how I will stitch it all the way down. Okay, so I'll just keep stitching it with half inch until I get to the other side, and I'll repeat the same thing for the other side as well. So this is the side, and this is another piece. Okay, so you fold it into two like I said and iron it. Then you place it right side facing right side like this, and then I'll stitch it all the way to the other side of the dress. Okay, so this is how I'll just hold it, and then I'll be stitching it all the way. So I'll even stitch it through the shoulders like this. Okay, that is why that side has to be straight. Okay, so I'll stitch it all the way around. So after stitching, this is what it is looking like. I had to place it on the floor. This is what I have for now after I was done stitching on it. Okay, so now let's get back to the working table. So now after stitching it, like I said, this is what it looks like, right? So now to create our sleeve where your hand will pass through. Okay, because the side is open right now and we have to close the side. So from the shoulder, just measure where you want your sleeve opening to be, how wide you want it to be. So I used 9 inches, and from that 9 inches I will just stitch it all the way down. So when you are stitching this, you have to make sure that your hand is straight, so that, because when you stitch it and it is not straight, ensure that the fabric is also aligning, that is the ankara that they are aligning, so that the back side will also look very neat when you are done stitching. I hope you understand. So after stitching, I'm going to hem the bottom part. I will show you how to hem the bottom part. Okay, so I'll hem the bottom part as well, and I'll also stitch the other side of the dress basically. And this is the belt that I'll be using. Okay, so you can cut out a very long belt if you want it to rotate your waist. Just cut out times 2 of your waist. So this is what I'll use. It is 4 inches. I'll fold it into 2, stitch it, and then bring it out to the right side, just the way we normally stitch our belt. So this is the dress. This is the opening that I have. Can you see that the sides are closed, neatly closed? So now what I'll do is to show you how to fold the bottom part, right? So you can see that this side, I've secured this side, as you can see. Can you see? I've secured this side. So from here, you fold it. Okay, from this beginning, you fold it and then you stop here. When you get to this side, you jump it. Okay, do not fold it. All you need to do is to you fold it later on. Okay, so you now continue like this all the way, like this. Okay, So that's just what you do. So you leave this side for now. After you must have joined that part, then all you need to do is to fold this side, okay, just like this. So it is that simple. So I hope you understand what I just explained. So you fold that side separately because that side is on its own. Okay, so that's just what I'll go ahead and do, and that is basically it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you guys in my next one. This kimono is so beautiful. You should give it a try. You can style it in any way you want. So for your belt, ensure that that middle line is at the middle, and then you give it a good press. Okay, so I'll go ahead and overlock the inside of this kimono so that it looks very neat. Okay, so I'll overlock the all the stitching we have inside. I'll overlock them, and this kimono was looking so good on me, as you can see. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.